Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Pirates will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The 49ers offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Finds a tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen.
Breaks into the open. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fires to the tight end. Finds some fresh air. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
And the 49ers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Austin. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Touchdown, Charlotte! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Charlotte 7, East Carolina 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the East Carolina Pirates offense has its first opportunity of the day. Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Fires to the big fella. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wiles. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Pirates are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They just keep firing. Unleashes it on the run. And he makes the catch inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes a handoff. It's Montgomery. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's loose down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Pirates will hustle to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The pull and throw off the RPO. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
East Carolina, 7.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. Boom. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Harold. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. Lots of room to run. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Vanderbilt. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC...
There he goes! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Pirates in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Runs through a tackle. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Grab behind the line. It's Connor. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Tight end now in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. And the Pirates come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Unloads it left. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Quarterbacks abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They'll run the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Right back to the well. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. If you're starting like that, now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Harrell. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, you know, and then the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
He's able to to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
At the 22.
They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Hauser. Fires on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy that's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Finding an escape route. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the 49ers moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burris. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Unloads to the right. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The 49ers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Back to pass, it's Hauser. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field. I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The Pirates have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. In the red area, it's Montgomery. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to it. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain.
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the 49ers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
The 49ers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. The option look. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Niners! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a move to get room. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Makes the grab. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And now on second down for this offense. trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Flying down the left side. The tag. Touchdown, Charlotte. Great job by the back on the option. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Baylor is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was chanting "sick 'em" in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 36 to Oklahoma. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Got his man quickly. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Gotta get...
He's loose. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
42, East Carolina, 39.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands. It's Austin. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the 49ers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Sampson. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The 49ers will try to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the 49ers will snap it on first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
The 49ers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fullback's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Hand off to the fullback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
One thing you know with this guy, fullback, he's not going to fumble the football. I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the 4th quarter with the lead.
They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. Got enough for the first. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this?
Turning it on! Shows him the stiff arm. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Got it looking for a first. Touchdown 49ers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ECU.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
Man, just know it. Listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
Rides to back and leaves it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you...
Breaks into the open. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.